Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping back into Rollercoin. We're going to be checking out how our account is doing, how we're getting on in season 6, and there's also an update that you might have missed. So keep watching. Hey all, 8-Bit RJ here once again from the 8-Bit world of Rollercoin. And like I said in the intro, we're going to be checking out how our account is doing, looking at season 6, and there is an update that a lot of you might have missed. So for starters, the last time we were in here was 8 days ago, and 8 days ago our bonus power, if I just jump out of the way, our bonus power up here, that was at 213.9. It's now up to 215.32. So that is a gain of about 2%, which is not actually bad in such a short period of time. Our hashing power, we were at 98.46, 98.846. We're now at 101.88, I think that is 0.88 petahashes. So again, that is a gain of about, what's that, about 2 or 3 petahashes in just 8 days. So, you know, that I'm really pleased with that. I mean, that's a good amount of power in such a short period of time. So we also were earning 8 days ago 1.24 RST every block. So that's about every 10 minutes or so we were earning over 1 RST. You can now see that that has actually gone up to 1.34. So that, I mean, that's a gain of what, like 10 million RST. Obviously not 10 million full coins, but derivatives of RST, about 10 million. So that is again a nice boost for just 8 days. So I'm quite pleased with that, and that has basically all come from merging. Pretty much it's all come from merging, something that I've been really focusing on. And it's, funnily enough, by doing that I've actually come to realize how important RST is to smaller accounts, not just to like big accounts like mine. I mean, actually I wouldn't even class mine as a big account. I mean, I'm in over a 100th place, so in the leaderboard. But anyway, bigger accounts like mine, RST is, I feel, something that really could change the position of small accounts. But it all depends on what you do with it. So my personal advice from playing this and doing a lot of merging over the last few days is, if you have a small account, I'll pretty much guarantee you that you're trying to split your power, because you want like all of us, you want to probably make withdrawals as well as build your account. But the problem is if your account is small, or so small that essentially you don't really have enough power to split, you're just going to be waiting a long period of time, one, to build your account, but also two, to make a withdrawal, because in a sense you're slowing both things down by splitting that power. So my advice would be to smaller accounts is totally focus on RST. Once you've built your RST, so basically start mining RST 100%. That is sort of what I've sort of come to the conclusion of over the last 8 days since the last time we've done it. And like I say, I've been doing a lot of merging, a lot of crafting. Is, I would say, mine RST 100%, because RST mines really quickly. So even if you're on a small account, you're going to build up that RST pretty rapidly, yeah? And then with that RST, you go into your the daily tasks, and whenever you can, once you get to that 100 RST, purchase a parts case. Yeah, purchase that parts case, and then if you've got enough parts, merge the miners you have, because it's going to help you two ways. One, purchasing the RST parts case helps you with the season pass, and also as well will earn you a bit of RST as a reward for doing that. But the other thing is, it's going to boost any miners you already have. And then what that's going to do, obviously that is going to boost the amount of power that your account is producing. And then in turn, it's going to help you mine RST faster. So the more power you have, the faster you mine RST, the faster you can get to those parts box, the faster you can merge your miners, and then it's just sort of an ongoing chain reaction. But if you get to a point where you've merged all your miners, then what you can do is still keep purchasing the parts box, and then any parts that you get, put them onto the market and just sell them for RLT. Because by doing that, you're probably going to earn more RLT than you would do mining. Obviously, if you don't actually have any miners, then basically, again, obviously you're going to be building your power up using the games. Again, mine RST 100%, because that's going to essentially give you more back for the effort that you are putting in playing those games. So, and then you can buy the parts box, and then every part box you get, put all of those parts on to the marketplace and get yourself RLT, because it's just going to be a faster process than I feel than trying to split your power, mine RLT, because RLT does not mine very quickly, really, compared to some of the other coins, and certainly compared to RST. So like I said, if you've got miners, use the part box to merge those miners, build up your power, and then mine RST faster. Once you've got any, start getting excess parts, put them onto the marketplace and sell them for RLT. But if you don't have any miners, then just put the parts straight onto the marketplace and earn yourself RLT, which then is going to enable you to start buying the smaller miners, which then you can start merging them, and again you start that process, and it's just going to be an ongoing thing. And also remember that Rollercoin have said that even after this season, the season store is going to continue to be there. That means RST will continue to be on the platform. Also, what I'm hoping is that they will keep miners in the season store. Right now, we have 3 miners in the season store, and then we've got various other things like the parts box and stuff like that. Hopefully, they will remain in there. They might change the miners to be different miners, because obviously the miners in there at the moment are seasonal miners to do with the Carnival Season 6 pass. But I'm hoping they will keep some miners in there, which obviously if you build up enough RST, you can purchase those as well. You can see that I'm on about 1600 RST right now, and I'm actually trying to build up my RST to go and buy that popcorn miner from the season store. So that's my aim, is to try and buy that popcorn miner. Okay, so how are we getting on? Season 6 is, well, I mean, I don't know what we have. Probably got maybe just over a month now. I'm not doing great. I have to admit, I'm not doing great. There's a lot of people out there doing a lot better than I am. But the good thing is obviously, as I always say with these season passes, that I aim to get the cost of basically getting the whole thing, to purchase the whole thing, down to 200 RST. You can see we're now at 400 RST, so we're only 400 RLT, so we're only 200 off from getting to that point where we're just going to purchase that season pass outright and claim all of those rewards. But if we scroll down, you can see we are only at season 7, level 7, but we do have, where's the timer? Okay, so we got 48 days. So yeah, 1 month, 18 days we've got left basically. So cross fingers, even though I'm probably maybe not get as far as some of you will, my target is to just get that down to 200 RLT. Then I will purchase it, and it won't matter if I only get to say level 10 or level 15. But then we're going to purchase the rest of it. Well, then I'll basically catch everybody up anyway. So, like I say, my focus really is to just get that number down to 200 RLT, and then we can purchase the whole thing, and that's it. We got everything. We got all the rewards and everything. Yeah. So I mean, the next reward we're going to get is 1,000 RST, which will obviously bump that up by 1,000. So I don't know how long that's going to take me, but I haven't done any of my games or anything yet. So obviously by the end of today, we got that line here would have moved up a bit, and so we're going to be getting closer anyway. So updates that you might have missed. Now, I don't know how many of you guys actually go into the Rollercoin blog, but they did put something out recently that was very interesting. I thought would be very interesting to you, especially to those people with, again, smaller accounts. Now, Rollercoin is looking to produce a brand new type of event, and what it's going to allow you to do is actually create miners just from parts. So it says here, ever felt frustrated sitting with a bunch of parts and no miners? We know what that's like. We all know what that's like. That you've got tons of parts in your inventory, but you've got no miners to merge them with. And then it says, well, then we have great news for you. Basic miners now will be available for crafting from parts. So it says now available. I couldn't actually find this yet. It's going to require more parts but less RLT. So that's cool. So like you said, if you've got a load of parts, you can actually now make yourself some miners. It says, note that numbers of parts and RLT are not final. So I'm going to guess that it's, even though they're saying it says basic miners now will be available. So does that mean that they're available now or they're available in the future? I think it means they're available in the future. Going on this last part, because it says, like I've just said, the number of parts and RLT are not final. This is just an example. So I'm guessing it's going to be coming pretty soon in the very near future. And then it says right at the bottom, it says save some parts and RLT, since very soon the first crafting offers will begin. So obviously they're saying that the ability to do this is very close, but it's not here now. That's what I'm guessing, because if we go into, so it won't be in here, it's not going to be in there, it's not going to be in there. Is it in miners? See, you can buy miners. So this is just this is just the basic store, isn't it? So it's not going to be in loot boxes, rack skins, avatar hats, or trophies. So the only place we're going to find it is in the craft and emergence section. So if we go in there, obviously it says I've got one miner that is available for merging. That's all your parts. I don't think it does not give you the ability to do it yet. It doesn't give you the ability to do it yet that I can see. So, like I said, this is something that I'm guessing is going to be coming very, very soon. And let's click on that. See, you've got merge. So you can, the cool thing is, something I've actually realized with this, and I didn't at first, is that you can merge parts to create higher level parts, which I guess makes sense because you can merge miners to make higher level miners. But I didn't actually realize until just the other day that you could actually merge the parts as well. So the great thing is, like, look here, I've got like 5,000 common fans, 7,000 wires. I mean, as those of you that open the the parts box, you know that we always get tons of wires. The hashing boards we don't get a lot of, but it's cool that obviously I could probably take all of those. You could merge them into higher level parts. So like say you wanted to create an epic hashing board, epic fans, anything like that. You can merge the lower ones into those and then put them on the market and charge higher prices. So remember that is a real good point, that essentially if you've got load of common stuff, load of common parts, and you've not got any miners, then maybe merge those parts into higher level miners like epic, legendary, whatever, and then put them onto the marketplace and sell them for higher prices, because you're going to get more money for an epic part than you are going to get for a common part or legendary, or you're going to get more for a legendary part than you're going to get for an epic part. So just bear that in mind, because that might be a way that you can actually boost your the amount of RLT you're getting from the marketplace even higher, which is absolutely great, actually, which is really good. But anyway, like I said, the crafting option is definitely not there that I can see. Obviously, if someone else has stumbled across it, stick it in the post below the video, let me know, because obviously I like to see it there so you guys can benefit from it and get merging, or creating miners just from your loose parts that are lying around in your inventory. I mean, that would be brilliant, especially like I say for some of the lower level accounts that don't have any miners at the moment. That might be a really good option for you. And then like I say, you can start merging those, mining more RST, blah blah blah, like I spoke before. It's all about building. That's something you got to bear in mind with having a lower account. Don't focus so much on withdrawal. Focus more on building. Yes, obviously it'd be good if you can make some small withdrawals just to get a bit of sort of coins back for the efforts that you're putting in. But at the same time, if you want your account to build as fast as possible, you really want to be focused on building as opposed to withdrawing. And like I say, from that, you're then going to be able to mine coins faster, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so that is pretty much all I wanted to discuss with you. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. If you are interested in that earlier video that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, it really supports my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.